and inside of you. Which one you overplay, they throw to the other one. That's a horizontal stretch. That can happen to the corners also. If I may, Tim, I'll add the corner. Here could be a horizontal stretch on the defensive back in cover 3. Right? So it can happen to the strong safety, it can happen to the corner. Yes? That is a horizontal stretch. All right? So when you see this drill, it's going to come up. You'll see a DB here with his butt turned slightly outside. You'll see a receiver facing that way and a receiver facing that way. They take off, he goes that way, and he goes that way. That is a vertical stretch. Then they read my shoulders and drive on which way the palm comes off on the shoulders, because that is that. Right. All right? What they'll do to you next, they'll front and back you. What good passing teams do, let's first take a look, if we may, at the corner. What good passing teams are going to do, they're going to front and back you. All right? They're going to send a receiver and break him off short in front of you. That's front. They're going to bring a second receiver in behind and back you, hoping you jump the one in front. That's front and backing. All right? Let's take a look over here. Your strong safety in the reduction front. What they're trying to do here, right, is front and back the strong safety. Yes? Hoping he jumps the one in front, and then it's wide open on the hitch of the curl off a 5 or 7 step drop. So that's an example of front and backing, right? That's an example of front and backing. These are horizontal stretches. So do you have a feel for the actual terms?
Yes.
Okay. When the tape continues in a moment, I'm going to add on here, Tim. I've got this all drawn up nice. I'm just trying to save time here. How about if they come out in slot? If we were just in 50, right? 4 linebacker system, right? Slot. The rover gets over, because his rules are what? Number 1, ball's in the middle of the field, get to the defense's left. Rule 2, get to the 2-cut side, right? There is a 2-cut. I'm 3 yards off the slot. 50-50. Outside in. What's the nice thing about this? To the defense, they've seen us before in cover 2, and they thought it was pre-inverted 3, and it was, remember?
Right.
2 rebel. Now it is 3. Rainbow. So out of our 40 front, our end knows that he's over here, our outside backer knows that he's over here. All right? What happens? Ball snap, I square up, I bring up my inside foot, start to buzz my feet. Squat to jam. If the outside receiver comes off slightly on my inside, squat, knock him up, carry him 3 steps inside, stay as square as you can. If you can keep your inside shoulder at the quarterback comfortably, then cross over and run back into the slot area. If you can't keep your shoulder comfortably based on the field position, if you can't see the quarterback as you come inside, you will zone turn your ass towards the boundary and run back into the slot area. We don't cover the flat. There is no flat. All right? Well, if he breaks out, here comes the beauty. St. Mary's used to throw us the ball all the time from college, and this is great. He goes to my outside a little bit, right? Squat, jam, look. Squat, jam, look. It's just like in cover 2. Squat, jam, look. As soon as you jam, look at the quarterback. If he's throwing right now, I'm all over it. But he doesn't. Carry him 3 steps outside, right? Then zone turn, which means you ask the boundary, zone turn, run back into the slot area. Here's what's going to happen. You ever used to play with a yo-yo? It's like if you threw it that way, it's like, come back, but it's too late. You see this route every week. They think he's man-to-man. Good passing teams, you're going to read the second receiver in, the second defender in and up stance on the outside, and the corners one, and strong safeties two. What they teach, that guy goes outside, throw the inside break. If he's inside, you throw the outside break. That's what the good ones do. So I squat jam, I start to carry him 2 or 3 steps. That tells that quarterback to throw this one, right? He just starts to uncork, and there I come back in the slot area. It's like, come back, little Sheba, but it's too late. He's already thrown it. He used to pick St. Mary's off, and it used to drive him wild. All right? All right? So these are some of the drills you're going to be seeing here in a moment. All right? Now, the big one. You will love this. Say we get slot to the wide side of the field. Yes. This is the short side. Yes. Normally, I'm off 2, outside 5, right? The ball's in the middle of the field. Or I'm to the wide side with no split receiver. But now the ball's into the boundary, isn't it? Right? If you don't get nothing else out of the day, baby, you want to be in Husky? I think I may have shown you this, but I didn't get into detail. It's an awesome thing. You know, in your system, right, there's the rover, right? So the brush tilt end is here, yes? Outside backer is here. Force is Bronco. I have the force. If the ball's into the boundary, we don't want the corner sitting out here. All right? If they know the passing game, if you put him there, your free knows he can't get within 3 yards of the hash. Yes? Very simple. Off a drop back or play action. You see this in high school a bunch. They throw the tight end right down the poop chute. And he splits the corner in the free. Either off a drop back or play action, yes? Isn't he already on the outside edge of the tight end? Doesn't he have Bronco? Why I'm going to use purple? We got it from the Washington Huskies. If I'm into the boundaries, cover 3. Bronco force, right? I have to turn it in, yes? No point in being here, meat. Right? Back up to 8 or 9. Sit right off the inside edge of the tight end. What's the beauty of this? If the play's a run, right? Down kick, I turn it in, I force to fill, straight ahead. If they play action, I just get my eyes on the tight end, so that's the first guy I take a look at. So if he's coming vertical and they play action pass, I'm already crossing over my 3rd, and you can see what's going to happen here. You can't hit us back in the boundary with the tight end up the seam. That's a good pass route against cover 3. Right? You have a feel? That's if you're into the boundary. We'll go ahead and husky it. Now they're not quite sure what the coverage is. Geez, you got him at 8 or 9, you got him at 11, he's up, and this corner knows that he's anywhere from 7 to 9 off. Okay? But isn't that sweet? Because I bet if you think back, you've been hit by that before. Huh?
Absolutely.
He comes right to us.
I know one particular team.
Because what they'll do, they'll come back an eye off to try to hold the free, make him stay in the middle. And they'll uncork it. Okay. Isn't that nice? It's real nice! Do you want to turn off the tape a minute?
Real nice.
Real. That could be the strong safety. That could be the corner, yes? Got this from Georgia Tech. Just a couple yards off, this guy runs down that line, that guy runs down that line. If you have Homer's Dairies burned in, you have to worry about it, right? They start at the intersection. So what happens, like if it's strong safety, it's like I'm shuffling back into the slot area, right? Against the tight end flanker set. Suddenly I'm getting a guy outside of me, inside of me. Play the intentions of the quarterback. Showing shoulders turn outside, palm off the ball, come up and palm that guy, go right through him. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Horizontal stretch. Now I showed him shoulders inside, palm off, drive on it. Get to the top shoulder, right? Get up above to the top shoulder and then palm him. Now, boy, I want to see your head across in either situation. I want to see your head across here. I want to see your head out in front here. All right? There's a pretty good pro plan, my man. Watch how fast his feet are here. Boom. That's pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah. You want him braking on a 90 on that, on the inside guy?
Where, here?
No.
Or here?
This guy here.
I don't, you do what you got to do to get your head in front.
I see.
This is like you're in the slot area. If you're a strong safety and they're throwing like an out route, you know, short, this guy's up the same. If this is a corner, it's like one receiver broke under you, the other guy's going vertical, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So here I want your head in front, here I want your head in front. Here's the strong safety. That's what you get if you get quarterback off the line. Start to slide back. Don't worry about this, we're all screwed up here. What happens now, they front and back us, right? Strong safety, they send a guy in the flat and there's the hitch, right? Tight inside. Shuffle back into the slot area. So we already put the receiver like he's in the hitch. 5-step drop, the tight end's already out there. Then I show him the offhand shoulder key, breaks, palm it up, get the head in front. Here's the hitch, there's the tight end out in the flat. Could be a back out in the flat. This could be on the split inside and reduction, huh? Where I got hitch and back flat. That's front and back of us. One guy can play them both. Here's the footwork. That is the slot, like we had slot to the left. Yes? This is the rover, the strong safety over. Outside foot up, inside foot back, eyes on the quarterback. I get drop back pass, bring up the inside foot, pop the heel. Sam, keep the feet alive. Get your eyes on the slot's belt. Off 3. I didn't say 3 yards deep in our backfield because some slots said deeper than others, right? Just like in cover 2, the Rebel, huh?
Right.
3 yards off of him. 50-50 outside in. Now we have the shield guy. Kyle has his eyes inside on the quarterback, gets quarterback off the line. Bring up the inside foot, getting 50-50. This is important. Have the shield guy. Turn the handles at the DB because we want to shoot and lock out, right? Inside hands, what? Win, right?
Right.
So you shoot your hands. You shoot your hands with the handles. You gotta love it. Head stays just a little outside. Jam. Look. You see his head?
Right.
As soon as you get your hands on him, look. Jam. Look. Strong safety against slot. You don't want to lunge at him. Just take a look at the front part of his shoulder pads, or his shoulder. See him lunge?
Yeah.
Don't lunge. Absorb him like a sponge. Make him come to you. Jam, look. He comes inside, carrying 3 steps inside, yes? Jam, look. If they're throwing the quick slant, I'm all over it. Carrying 3 steps, if I can keep the shoulder comfortably at the quarterback, then cross over and run back into the slot area. Nice. Kyle's up. Come on. Scout, you're killing it. This guy's not ultra bright. What you go for his outside legs, huh? If he tries to go to your outside, just shuffle over to stay 50-50, outside in or boundary leverage. Jam, look. Carry him 3 or 4 steps outside, yes? Now, zone turn, which means snap your ass to the boundary. Zone turn and run back into the slot area, yes? And the guy in the hit should be sitting here. Teach the basic techniques first. Don't lunge. He goes inside. Move your feet to stay 50-50. Yes? Jam. Look. Carrying 3 steps inside. If I can keep the shoulder at the quarterback, the inside shoulder, then I'll cross over and run back into the slot area. Nice. Really tries to get outside of me, huh? Do what you got to do with your feet to stay 50-50. We never let a slot off clean in any zone coverage. Yes?
Right.
Only possible exception is cover 4, right? Because that's a matchup. Cover 3, cover 2, we never let a slot off clean. Jam. Look. Now, you got him wide. Zone turn. Run back into the slot area. And there he is on the hitch. One guy can take care of 2. Linebackers like that, you know. Exorbitant swing. Yes? Just cross over and get to the slot area. Don't chase this guy if he goes sideways, right? Run and shoot teams, you know that guy's slanting in over there. We already put the guy there. Now he took off too soon. That receiver couldn't have gotten there that quick. Now you'll see it done properly. Number 2, swings. Slot area. Just play the shoulders of the quarterback. Just feel for the receiver. I don't have to look at it. See him trying to find the open window? So I turned my shoulders more inside, so Kyle whirled back around and started back inside. Nice job, Kyle. He actually hipped him off here. Nice. Playing basketball. All you're doing, you're taking away the passing lanes, aren't you? Aren't you? That's really good. By playing the shoulders of the quarterback. I'm going to know where the wideout is. I don't have to look at it. Here's the free safety drill. Wide receivers going up, right? He's supposed to be showing him high shoulder here. Got a snap turn, and he fell down. Hunt him up, go right through his face. Don't undercut it. We just brought it in closer because of the camera. Now get low shoulder, right? Right? Low shoulder, palm off, pro plant, and you're going to hunt him up. Right there's the slant off a 5-step. Could be 5-step. Run right through his inside number. Turn off the tape, Tim. Turn on that. Can you turn the light on? Feet are outside the frame of the shoulders. Turn your knees